Hi, this is TV comedy impressionist Christopher G from the other side of the pond saying hi, and I love the Queen Silvy Show.
Today's guest on the Queen Silvy Show, discussing New Year's resolutions for your dog. With 100% natural aromatherapy products for you and your pets, the owner and founder of Vita, Canis, Jitka, Krizova.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you running like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show with the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show. 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 It's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, welcome to another terrific Tuesday on the Queen Silvy Show. I am Smooth Tim. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the world's sexiest granny, everyone's favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
Yes, it is me once again on this terrific Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world. Yes, I am Queen Silvy. I am so excited to be here on this terrific Tuesday. And Smooth, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen.
Good.
And might I ask, how are you doing?
Yeah. As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365, Queen Silvy. You are just simply
I know. Amazing.
Yes, you are.
It's so exhilarating to know. Yes, it is true. I'm amazing, but you are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Smooth, you are amazing as well as our announcements and our lineup of guests for today, right?
You know, as always, our hearts and prayers are going out to the world, with the disease going on, with weather-related incidents going on. There's all kinds of stuff. We're thinking about you. You are in our thoughts. You are in our prayers.
Absolutely.
And speaking of being in our thoughts and prayers, take a look at the top of the screen. You'll see scrolling various ways to get hold of Queen I through our various social media platforms. But the easiest way to get to us is to go to www.thequeensilvyshow.com, jump on our friends list, and we'll keep you in contact with all kinds of information, as well as if you'd like us in your prayer chain, as mentioned above.
That's
What do
right.
you think about that? Also, because you are worth it, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is fashionable, elegant, and affordable jewelry and accessories for you and or that's someone special. Go ahead and get a hold of Monica Wright on Facebook or go to www.foxy5jewelry.com. See, another way to keep up with this Queen is to go to our YouTube channel. There's all kinds of content up there from all of our shows, as well as some other projects that Queen and I happen to be working in. And that's a lot of fun. Go to our YouTube channel. You're going to like that. Also, how your lawn looks says a whole heck of a lot about you. It's all about that curb appeal. So put your lawn care into the hands of a professional who really cares. Top-notch Lawn Care of Toledo, Ohio. They have commercial and residential services available all year long. And you can call them now or text them for a free estimate at 419-708-0005.
Get connected. get hooked up.
I
We
can't. I don't know. You could probably still use some lawn care. It's crazy around here. I mean, one day we got snow, next day the sun's shining. We got to go cut our lawn.
That's right.
It's insane.
I'm happy to have resources, someone who can help me out when I don't want to
That's
do
right.
it. Okay, and you can too. We aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics, and hey, resources as well. Right for you here on the Queen Silvy Show every Tuesday, Wednesdays with Tim Titbits, and every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Again, thank you for tuning in on this terrific Tuesday. We are talking about pets. If you are a pet parent, if you know someone a pet parent, we have products. We have great information here for you today. The expert herself is here, baby. But before we get into that conversation, what I'd like to do at this moment is I'd like to accept that clapping. Thank you. Thank you very much. What I'd like to do is thank you again for that clapping. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. You know, dogs are not just pets. They are a part of the family. And if you can't love a dog like a family member, hey, don't get one. Because they only know how to look at you as a pack member. And to them, that's family. See, to me, family is anyone who loves you unconditionally. And, you know, some people say that a house is not a home without a plant. I say a house is not a home without a pet. Go get you one if you don't. And those are some motivational words for the Queen Silvy Show to you. Missy Boxer will have it no other way. She not only is a family member, she thinks she runs the family, the whole house. She's so controlling to Smooth.
Oh, to me. No, she is a very.
She has him
Dogs are
wrapped
very
around the
caring.
paws.
They know they can sense your attitude. They can walk up and give you a little bit of a hug, knowing that you're feeling down and out.
They know how to look at him and get a Scooby snack. They know how to look at him and go outside again.
Bowl of ice cream. That's right. They've got me wrapped around their paw.
It's true. It's so funny to watch it happen. I just sit back and laugh and give Missy 5 afterwards because she did it. And she knows she did it.
I can't
but
believe
you know something.
Manipulated daddy like that.
Yeah. But that's something that Smooth can control and do. I know someone who can actually talk to dogs. Oh, yeah. With 100% natural aromatherapy products for your pets and you. She's a multiple award winning, including Pet Industry Federation's Grooming Business of the Year. She's a grooming expert and the founder of Vita. Canis here back to talk about New Year's resolutions for our dogs. And you can be in there, included in there as well. From United Kingdom, I introduce to you Jitka, Krizova. Hi, Jitka. How are you?
Very good, thank you. You?
I am doing absolutely supercalifragilistic today. I'm glad to have you back here on the show again. You know, some people say resolution. I usually replace that word with goals,
Yes.
setting goals. So if I say resolution, goals, whichever, that's how I look at that. And it doesn't really have to even begin at the beginning of the year. People can incorporate goals at any time. So, we are past the New Year's, although we're saying New Year's resolution. Listen, today can be a good day to do something positive and actually include your pet, because when we do our New Year's resolutions, our New Year's goals throughout the year, if you have a pet, it's beneficial to include your pet in there as well. You both can benefit from some of the goals and improvements for your pets, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't have any New Year's resolutions either. For me, it's more like incorporate new habits into my life and my life with my dogs that we both can benefit from. So
Absolutely.
there are few, as we know, there is a lot of new dog parents around since the first lockdown, second lockdown, and maybe they thinking how could they enrich their lives with their dogs.
Absolutely.
So I think today we'll chat about a few little tips they could do. If we call it resolutions, goals, habits, you
Right.
know, you
It's
can
all
find
good.
them safe.
Either way, it's all good. I know Missy would like to
Absolutely.
have a New Year's resolution. If she had her way, it would be more snacks. But
Oh, definitely. I think
right.
every dog wants.
But
Mine would be like, can we have like special fridge door that would open just with an eye, you know,
right.
or anything like that? Yeah, definitely.
So
And
listen.
I think the first resolution or goal and habit, we really have to watch our dog's weight because it is quite scary how many dogs, about over 50% of dogs are obese and
Mhm.
overweight. So
Mhm.
we are responsible for it. You know, they can't open the fridge, they
Well,
can't open
some
the
can.
cupboard. Well, yeah.
Some can do that very.
Again, it's our responsibility, you know, to shut the door properly and lock the cupboards. So we do really have to think about our dog's diet and their waistline, and because there are the consequences of obesity, same like for humans, for pets as well. So I think it should be a priority for every dog parent.
Absolutely.
And it's very closely related to extra exercise. Of course, depends on your dog's age, depends on the breed, depends
Mhm.
on where you live, the
Mhm.
weather conditions, but always, you know, we should give them adequate amount of exercise, which is really good for us as well, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. That's why I was saying it could benefit us both as well. But I read in a blog that you did last year, and you had said to think healthy diet and think raw. What was I correct with that? The raw part.
Yes, yeah,
Tell me about that.
yeah, I'm not nutritionist, so I'm just talking from my experience what I feed my dogs. I feed my dogs raw diet. It's also called BAF diet, which means bones and raw meat.
Mm-hmm.
So they get everything they get. They don't get biscuits or tin food and anything like that. They get raw muscles, raw bones, raw offals, and it's all mixed together. So I already buy pre-mixed food for
Where do
them.
you buy that at like that?
What, sorry?
Where would you buy that at if you get it raw?
There's quite a lot of companies here in the UK, and I'm sure in most countries
Mm-hmm.
these days. You can order online, or there are local pet stores where you can get raw food. So I think if you ask for raw food or barf diet, um, there's a lot of good choices out there.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the companies, these already made meals are well balanced, so they are 80-10-10, so they have 80% of muscle, 10% bone, 10% offal, and my dogs love it. They do really well on it, and it's I would say it's like a species appropriate diet, because if they lived in the wilderness, well, I'm not sure how long they would survive
Mm-hmm.
with their hunting skills. But if they had to, they would probably hunt for, don't know, rabbits, rats, anything like that. So I think this is the closest way to feed them.
That's funny. Dorothy just types down here with the price of food. She'll be eating it with her dog. It's, that's crazy.
To be
Is it
honest, I
expensive?
have
Well, that's a good point she made. But is it expensive?
That is a good point.
well, I have 5 dogs.
Wow. Yeah, you do
I have
have
five.
five babies.
I do, yeah. One day I will do the Zoom from my living room so you can see them,
Wow. Yes.
because they're not allowed here. Um, so I've got 5 dogs, and it costs me £1.50 per day to feed them.
£1 50. Is that like $150 or $1.50?
I think it's more like $1.50.
$1.50 is not bad.
That's not bad for 5 dogs, is it?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
And
not bad.
I have a weekly delivery. It goes straight into my freezer. I defrost it. I feed them twice a day, and they're happy. So I think if people do their research, they can find good quality,
Yeah.
affordable food. You know, you don't have to mix it yourself. You don't have to grind the bones and, you know, offal and all this horrible jobs.
So
So you
that's what your dogs eat, but so they don't eat any of the kibbles, like the hard dog food. Do they eat that as well?
No, I don't feed kibble. No, they get to
Interesting.
chew. To chew, they get rabbit ears, pig ears. They get big femur bones from the butchers. They get. I got some here. Cow hooves.
Ah,
Sometimes I
yes.
put the food inside so they can munch on it. So it's more entertaining for them. But I don't feed kibble. No.
That's interesting. That's interesting. We don't tell Missy cause she
Oh well.
she's like right now. Well, can I get a steak? I'm like, no, Missy, not a steak too. So okay, think raw, think healthy. Now, when we're talking healthy, you're giving the great things. What if someone already has a dog that is the goal is to think healthy, but how do you change that when they're fat, they're overweight? We know the exercise and the walking, but when it comes to food, you said 2 times a day is the best times to feed your dog, right?
I feed my dogs twice a day. Yeah. Again, I think if your dog is really obese, I would talk to a canine nutritionist, um, or a vet to find appropriate diet, appropriate amount. But to be honest, I think just cut the portions down. It's like, less calories, a little bit more exercise. Obviously, it needs to be done gradually, especially with the exercise. If you have a overweight dog, you don't want to take him for 5K run
Mm-hmm.
in the park because he may collapse. So just gradually increase the walks, increase the pace, make the walks more interesting. You can um, play games like hide and seek, or you can go to doggy park so he can run and play with other dogs.
And that's a good
I
form
think
of
everything
exercise.
should be done gradually.
Yes. And that's a form of exercise that even the couch potato can use, right? Get up,
Yes.
take the dog outside,
And
and
also people like, because I got boarding kennels as well, so I have few, overweight dogs coming, and they actually, that portion of food is not very big, but the amount of treats they get. So I think if we just cut on the treats,
mm-hmm.
it helps enormously, or we can replace them with more healthy treats. Let's say like fish cubes. We can get them here in the UK. They're quite nice, crunchy for them. Or my dogs love broccoli stalks. I cut them to small pieces. They love it. Low fat cheese, anything like that, instead of carbs like
Mm-hmm.
biscuits, or yeah, we can
or
always
cookies, or
cookies.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, keep the cookies for yourself. Yeah.
I do. Trust me, I
Yeah, I
do.
do.
So, because I'm going off of this list, and this list is with your list. When you was talking the exercise, incorporating more playtime is good
Yeah,
activity to do as well, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Eh,
it's nice way to bond with your dog as well. So make it more fun.
So when you said update your pet's info, what is meant by that?
Yeah. Um, so here in the UK, the dogs have to wear name tag
Mm-hmm.
on their collar.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have dog's name, your address, the phone number, and it's always good to keep an eye on it and update it, especially if you move the house, if you change your phone number or anything like that. So it
Well, that's
always helps.
important because your dog can get loose, get away, or
Absolutely.
stolen, or any of those things. So that is very good information as we share some of the information for your dog, whether it's New Year's or right now, some goals and resolutions that can benefit you as well. Yitka is here if you wish to call in and ask her a question. Send a message wherever you're viewing or watching this. The number is 817-602-0577. That is the number to the Queen Silvy Show where we can get you connected. So, you know what? You 5 dogs you have, Yitka, and I bet you they are and I've seen many pictures, they are the most happy, playful dogs. They love to go outside. They love to
Yeah.
play. So when you walk all 5 together.
Not always.
I was gonna say,
Not
how do you
always.
do that?
Yeah, well, so everything When they're on their leads, that it can be quite handful for one person. So in the evening, we walk them together with my John. So he has two, I've got three, or the opposite way. If I
Right.
walk them off the lead, I usually take three and two, so I can keep an eye on them because they are terriers and they, they're hunters. They have their own mind,
Mm-hmm.
and they spot something and
Everything's
off they
curious to
go.
them.
Yeah, selective hearing, like we can't hear you, mom. Yeah, so it's easier if I just take two or three, but occasionally I take all five, but I have to have eyes on my back of my head, so
I'd be
so it
tired
can
when I
be
get
quite
back.
challenging. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always have plenty of treats with me to keep myself very interesting for them, so they
Mm-hmm.
know when I call them they will get something or toys or anything
That's
like that.
smart. That's very
Yeah,
smart. So
because they're very crafty.
right. Well, that's good. I like to see you with five dogs taking you this direction, because they're
Yeah,
also curious and they want to play and
can be
get into.
very challenging. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's great. If you're not a pet parent, you're missing out on a lot of things. If you are a pet parent, then surely you can understand the need is just there are babies. And just like a
Yeah.
real baby, you have to know first aid. So, you got
Yes.
you had in there on your list take uh, a first aid course. So,
Yeah, I think it's good to know, obviously, like what to do if something happened to your dog. There are a lot of great online courses. There's a link on my website as well. And it's good to know what to do if something happens, like what to do if your dog started to choke, or what to do on a walk if he cuts his paw, or if he I don't know, swallows something. So we need to know, like, if you're a baby, you know what to do, or you
right.
learn how to
Yes.
do it. So it is very similar, human first aid, dog first aid, but it's good. I think it's very good to have this type of course. Like us as a dog groomers, we have to do it every 2 years. It's part of the profession, but I think for pet parents it's really good thing to take the course and learn something new, very useful, which
Yes.
may save your pet's life.
So if they're choking, give me an example. What would you do if a dog is choking? Is it the
I
same
would probably
maneuver?
panic.
Right, I would panic. I'm like,
No, thanks God I never experienced it.
well, good. That is good.
Yeah, but to be honest, I had my one of my Welsh Terriers when she was really greedy dog, and I give my dogs duck necks, so it's like a long raw duck neck, and every my dog is just like slowly munching, nicely chewing. I keep eye on them. I never leave them with the bones on their own, so I just keep eye on them. And Rosie, bless her, she just saw this duck neck and she swallowed it, and then
Wow.
and then she like stood there and collapsed
Wow.
because she swallowed the whole neck, so it got stuck. She couldn't
Wow.
breathe. So I had to just pull it out really quickly. And then she was like, "What happened? Where is my neck?" So
Well,
I was so scared
Little
for her.
greedy thing.
yeah, yeah. But that was good that you were there to catch that in that time
Yeah.
like that too.
So even as I said, like if you give your dogs any chews or raw bones, big bones, femur or necks, you need to keep eye on them because you never know what may happen.
Keep an eye and an ear, just like with a baby. The baby can be there and you hear a
Yeah,
sound. That sound is telling you something's wrong. And the same thing with our pets as well. Smooth, you had something?
absolutely.
Yes, Ben wanted to know, can commercial dog foods give my dog an allergy?
Yes. And to be honest, your dog can be allergic to
Mm,
anything, same like us.
good question. Wow.
So yeah, I had my dogs tested recently. Just being curious because Richard had occurring ear problems and I didn't know what was going on. So I had him tested, and he's allergic to fructose. He's allergic to dairy, chicken, turkey, house cleaning products, and dust mites. So, so eliminate the food easily, but it was a little bit difficult, obviously, with dust mites because it's everywhere. So yeah, they can be allergic.
So I understand. Then you had your dogs tested, and I guess to answer this Ben guy's question is, I guess you take them in to see if they actually have allergies like you would a human.
Yeah, they can have. Yeah.
And that's done by the vets. The veterinarians did
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I did not know that.
Go and put something in Missy's ear so she doesn't hear this conversation. She's like, and don't forget, and Jitka said this, and Jitka. I'm like, listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that calming spray. Psst, psst, psst,
everybody.
yes, indeed. So another thing that you said was to seek more natural ways to support pets' health. You have a great variety of everything for the pets. In a minute, we're going to talk about that new thing that's out for your
we
pets.
got a new thing. Yes.
I'm going to get into that in just a minute. But, some other goals for your pet, even those that maybe got a pet for Christmas, for the holidays, and now this is an all learning process. Your dog may be chewing up everything. Oh my God, the dog's chewing up all the furniture. That's a goal that you can set to try and maybe get the dog to not be chewing up everything, right?
Train your dog, definitely, yeah.
Or not scooting across the carpet. You know how dogs will scoot their butt across the carpet. Or maybe drinking toilet water. The mischievous things that dogs do can also be turned into a goal to work out together, so everybody can get along together. Don't have no patience and want to get rid of the dog because, well, the dog, you know what I mean? Or how about when you have company over and the dog is rah, 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 that can be a goal to work with too. And we talked about that.
I mean, we have the responsibility once we get a dog, and we need to deal with it. You wouldn't put your child away only because it's naughty,
right?
So you seek help. You talk to child psychologist or a teacher or anybody who can help you. And it's same with the dogs. If you can't figure out how to deal with the problem, there are people like dog psychologists, dog trainers we can talk to and get some advice. There's many online courses, there are Facebook groups, so I'm sure people can find the help. Puppy classes, training classes, there's literature, books, so there's plenty advice.
There is.
It's just we have to be willing to do it.
And a lot of advice and a lot of things to handle all these that I've named and more is available on her YouTube channel, because there is some magnificent videos, tutorials going through a lot of things, grooming included, that Jitka carries on. Is it Vita Canis on YouTube, the channel?
It is, yeah, Vita Canis.
Vita Canis. Go there and check it out and get caught up on some great things. Smooth, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to mention that when you was talking about that Sylvia and I have always found that a reward-based system works best with the dogs than a disciplinary-based system. I mean, they do understand discipline, and they know when you're mad at them, and they could, cower or whatever they may do while you're angry with them. But rather than when you're rewarding a behavior, I think it's a lot easier to condition that dog with reward-based.
Well, that's why you can take snacks on a walk, right?
Yes.
See, because it helps them out.
Part of the reward-based system.
That's right. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, discipline works, but I think rewards work a lot and go a lot further.
I think so. It's like same for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're more likely to do something if we are rewarded at the end. So,
when it comes
to the same principle.
Right. And, some things can mess with the mind. Let's keep it real. When it comes to incorporating the mental activity in our dogs' routines, do you have an example of that?
Yeah, we do. My dogs love the enrichment games. I bought some here. So, for example, I got one of these.
Oh.
So it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can put the treats in different compartments here, if you can see. So I put the treat here, one here underneath, and here as well. So I got few of those games,
Oh,
and I
that's
just put
cool.
a treat or their food, and they need to figure out how to open it, how to get it. So they need to open this
I
one
like
to get
that.
a treat. They have to remove this one to get another treat, move it to get another
I
treat,
love it.
and they absolutely love it. They see these games and they're all excited. And afterwards, they're really tired because their brain has to work.
Mm-hmm.
They need to figure things out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's beautiful. I got another one here.
That is cool.
You can put food in here, and they need to lift this.
Is that something you sell on your on website
No, I don't sell these, but they're easily available
that
from
is so
Amazon.
cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
and even if you don't want to invest or you can't get it, there are a few things you can do. For example, if you get like paper boxes from any packaging. That's what I do with Richard, my biggest dog. I put his food in one box, and then I put that box in another box and another box, and then he has to figure out how to get to his food, and he loves it. He walks around, and you can see him like thinking, like, how shall I get it? And then he start like scratching and chewing, and it takes him like 20 minutes, and then he's rewarded with the food and he's happy because he accomplished something. So
That's cool.
they love
That's a
it.
good thing to do even in the evening time. Help tire him out, give him a little snack, a little reward.
Yeah,
That is so cool. Missy wants to learn how to open the refrigerator. So that's a whole nother type of game that we're
yeah,
not going
richard
to do.
richard can do that. So we have like the stopper for the kids on the
Uh-huh.
fridge.
Oh, your dog does know how to open the
Yeah,
refrigerator.
Uh-oh.
with his nose. Yeah, he
Oh,
can do
no.
That is so smart. That is so smart. So is there any more that I might have slipped when it comes to the goals
um,
for our pets? We know we must get them healthy. Use your creativity. Make even the walk fun. You know what I mean? Run around the
absolutely.
house. A lot of things that you can do that's also helping you as well when it comes to goals, moving your body and doing certain things.
Absolutely. I think I would add grooming.
Grooming,
Have
yes.
regular grooming time, especially if you have a dog with a longer coat or double coat, curly coat, anything like that. Doesn't apply to Missy because
Yeah,
she's
hers
short
is
hair,
all,
so
yeah.
she's like, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
But regular grooming, brushing, combing, and also regular visits to the groomers to keep on top of the coat. And also the groomer will we do health checks every time the dog comes. So we'll check their ears, their eyes, mouth, and we notice things you probably don't notice at home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good way how to keep an eye on your dog's health as well. So definitely grooming would be another thing I would incorporate into
Absolutely.
yes
Absolutely.
resolutions, goals,
Yes.
habits, anything
Yes.
like
And it's all good too. So, when you were showing the game and you put the food in there and they have to figure which one is out. What if someone has a dog and the dog is all before the game is even introduced, they're chewing on stuff. They're chewing up stuff, tearing up stuff, but then I want to incorporate this game which they have to figure out how to tear it and get into it. Is that a good way to get them from chewing up the furniture?
well, I would talk to dog behaviorists probably.
Yeah.
But usually when they chew or when they distracted, there is something behind. They probably bored or they're anxious or they have some kind of issue, deeper issue. We need to figure out what is the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of dogs chew when they're left home alone.
Their
It's a
anxieties.
kind of separation
Mm-hmm.
anxiety. A lot of puppies chew because they're changing their teeth, so they need to munch on something. So again, we can get them suitable toys. We can distract them. So there is always something behind it. So I don't think dogs chew because they want to be naughty.
Right. Right.
There is something behind. So we need to figure out what's causing the chewing, and then we need to treat the cause.
There is a solution for everything. Just have to pay
I'm
attention.
sure there is. Yeah.
Yeah, just have to pay attention to it. So, listen,
Absolutely.
aside from the award winning, calming spray.
Oh,
Aside from the award-winning calming spray and the comfort blend, you've added natural calming wax melts. Ooh, I've been
yes.
watching the pictures, looking at videos. This is hot.
There we
Yes,
are. Yeah,
yes.
that's the one.
Natural soy wax melts and essential oils.
They are
Tell me
vegan, they
about them.
soy wax. Yeah,
Tell me
yeah,
about it.
there we are. So what happened? Some time ago, I used to sell scented stones, which were like little pumice stones infused with essential oils. And the lady who used to make them for me, unfortunately, had a chain of suppliers collapsed during the COVID, so she stopped making them, and I didn't have time and premises to do it. So I needed to come up with some kind of solution for
Mm-hmm.
people who like these. So I thought, what shall I do? And a lot of dog groomers, a lot of pet parents uses comfort blend and calming floral spray at work, at home. So I thought I'll try waxes and I'll use the safe essential oils I use in comfort blend and calming floral spray. So how these calming wax melts were born. They smell very similar to calming spray. It's very subtle, floral, fresh aroma. It's not very strong because it's designed for the dog, so they still can smell it, but it's not like this annoying, overwhelming aroma in the room. It's really gentle, very nice. Um, we're getting some great results with nervous dogs at home, in the salons. I'm getting a lot of nice feedbacks. It helped few dogs during the fireworks, New Year's fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
So they are doing the job. I'm
This is
really,
great.
really happy.
This is
So
so
what
great.
if anybody, if somebody never used wax melt, so what do you do? Get a oil burner or diffuser. You can use electric diffuser as well. You put one cube on top of the oil burner, and then you lit the candle and
Mm-hmm.
put underneath. So
Mm.
in the back there is six cubes, and they
Ah,
last
okay.
about 90 hours. Once it doesn't smell, you just remove the wax and replace the new, put a new cube in it.
That is so cool. And then you have the attractive right behind you, the containers for the wax. So you know, like, oh, what am I going
Then
to put it
the
in? She
openers.
has everything for you.
Yeah, I got two viewers. Mike first says, "Is it true that some essential oils can be bad for my feline?"
Yes, yes, they can be, especially if they digest it, or that you shouldn't be using essential oils around cats as much, especially if they shouldn't get onto their coats so they don't lick them. So let's say I wouldn't use the calming floral spray on cats, because if the essential oils or the molecules ended up on their coat and they lick it, it can be dangerous, but it's safe for dogs. And same with inhalation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these are safe for cats as well.
Oh,
There you go, Mike.
there you
And
go.
also, Christy says, "Thank you very much for the tips."
You're welcome. Thanks for
Oh, you're
listening.
very welcome. Back, Christy and everyone else,
No
we
question,
have
just
a
thank you very
lineup
much.
of products that is so wonderful. Like I said, they're more than award winning because I really stand by them. And thank you, because I have real smooth feet. I just have to let you know. I got some really smooth feet thanks to her products, and it is what it is. But listen, I have the ear cleaner, the tick off, right? You now have the natural soy wax melts, the calming wax melts. Is there any specials for anything that you have going on right now? What do we have? Anything you got
Yeah,
going?
well, at the moment, because I only launched them just after Christmas,
Oh,
so we were still catching up because they, like, the pre-launch went absolutely crazy. So we are every day making. So
right
just
on.
now we have enough stock. So they are on special offer. They £3 for the one pack,
That's not
and
bad at all.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
And we have new special offers from today. You can get the calm set, where is comfort blend, calming spray, and the waxes, or calming duo, waxy, calming wax melts, and calming floral spray together. And we ship worldwide, so go and have a look.
That's right. That is so great. All of her products are shipped worldwide. You don't have to worry where you are. You just need to go to vitacanis.co.uk and get connected. You can also, where else can we find you? I won't spill the beans. I'll let you tell about your YouTube
Yes,
channel.
thank
Where
you.
all can you be followed?
Well, on Facebook, Vita Canis, everywhere it's Vita Canis, Twitter and Instagram as well.
All right. And like I said, go to the YouTube channel and check out the videos that she have available. She has videos everywhere, though. YouTube, Instagram, everywhere,
Trying.
trying to provide the right resources. But that's a good thing. That's what you do, and you do it very well. That's why you're an
Thank
award-winning
you.
queen doing your things out there. And so I think that is so great. I really do. And we want to announce right now for everyone, if you get in contact with queensylviacomic.com, go to the website wherever you're viewing or listening to this, get your name in the pot. Next month, we're going to have a drawing, right, Jitka?
Yes,
We're
yep,
going to
we
have a
will.
drawing for a special product for a special pet parent and their baby as well. So we're going to have that information out on all of the social media sites so that you can get yourself connected, spread the word to. We just need your name, your email, and we'll get you in the pot for next month's Pride. I think that is so great. Yeah, well, let me show you this cartoon of this dog. It's not a cartoon, it's just a picture of a dog trying their resolution, but I guess they didn't make it. What is it? There it is. Can you see it? So the dog's goal was to stop licking and doing that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it didn't.
Oh, well.
It didn't succeed with it, but it's just a
Well,
little.
he tried.
Yeah, try again. If you put in that effort, listen, especially if you put in the effort for your dog. If you have not gotten off the couch, taken a walk, and your dog's just sitting there looking like a cat, and don't get out at all, then this is a great time to do it. And you can start anywhere, even if it's to walk around your house. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Effort. You got to put in it, or walk to the corner and back. Whatever it is important for you as humans as well as our babies, our fur babies. And so please make some goals, positive goals for your pet and for you. You will have a healthy and a happy pet, and you will feel better and have more energy yourself. All of the products are 100% natural aromatherapy products. They're for your pets and they are for you. When I say that, some people go, "What, pets for and you?" Yes. Tell what
Yeah.
products of the human can use.
Well, pretty much all
All
of
of
them.
it,
I
right?
mean, yeah. Well, you can. Well, you use paw butter yourself.
I do.
Don't you?
I do. Thank you
Yeah,
very
me
much.
too. Yeah, thanks for your recommendation.
But I also have that floral calming spray. Sometimes when I
floral
spray
spray,
Missy,
yeah.
I'm right in there too. Together, we're getting a little
Yeah,
bit.
I use it when I feel stressed.
Mhm.
Um, then yeah, I spray myself a little
Mhm.
bit,
Mhm.
or I use it as an air freshener in the house to keep everybody nice and calm. But now I got the wax melt, so I'm using those. Soothing antiseptic spray, it's brilliant if you have any insect bites, or if you scratch yourself for minor bleedings.
Mhm.
It can be used easily for your pet or yourself, and it's safe for cats as well. You can use obviously the hand butter, paw butter. Skin relief spray is very good for burnt skin. So if you're sunbathing and you have a little bit of burn, it's really good for that. Or skin insect bites. What else we've got? I haven't tried the e-cleaner for myself.
Well, to be honest, I haven't tried the tick off either.
I'll tick off. Yeah, I
Yeah.
use tick off in summer for myself. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is so great. But
Now, do you go hiking? Is that why you use Takeoff?
Yes. Well, we live in a countryside, so there's a lot of greenery around here. So like springtime, March, April, when the weather gets warmer, I start spraying my legs with the tick off.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go for walks in the forest, then definitely I'm spraying my dogs and spraying myself as well.
That is so cool.
That's a great idea.
That really is. 2 for 1 right there, man. You and
Yeah.
your pet. You feel me? But now with the wax melts, is there are they all one scent or is there different scents?
At the moment, I just have one aroma, the calming spray, the calming aroma.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
and
that's our
unique.
first one. So eventually, I think I will come up with some new scent, but I don't know what yet. So
Mm-hmm.
if anybody has any ideas what they would like,
We're going with you. Whatever you say and how you
yeah.
say
And
you.
they all same as the calming spray. They will be with essential oils, so they will be all natural, safe, and therapeutic, enjoyable.
That's great. I'm thanking you. I'm really appreciate you. I learn every time when you're on though on the show. Missy wants to be like a baby. She like "Oh,
Uh,
baby.
she should join you one day.
Yes, she will one day.
Yeah,
Actually,
right.
we'll
You
do
see,
that.
I get my dogs.
Yeah, we'll do that very thing, and then I'll have to buy another mic cover.
Yeah.
No, but it is good. You got. Thank you so much for being on the show. Is there anything else you want
Thank
to
you for
add or
having
say?
me.
Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
Um, well, I really appreciate and I'm very grateful for having me. And I'll see you next month.
Yes, you will, and we'll get those drawings out and get that
Definitely.
going as well. Jitka, vitacanis.co.uk. Go get yourself and your pet connected with the right things, and everything is so great. Thanks, Jitka. I appreciate you for being on the show
Thank you.
today.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh yeah, that wax melt is hot. I'm telling you, this is the product to just make your home smell good. And while you're smelling it, your attitude is great. You're relaxed. Your dog is cool. And I'm gonna tell you, I put my stamp on the calming spray and the butter wax. Listen, the products are there to see and order. Jitka is the name. Vitacanis.co.uk. Go and get it. We got a special going on today too, so spread the word and let's do this.
Better
shall we?
yet.
That's right. So I have some shout outs that I must give today that, oh well, I meant to get them at the beginning of the show, but I was like ready to go with my conversation with Jitka, so I will give these shout outs at this moment. Shout out to Helen Myers and Peace Myers. Corey and Casey Patinio, shout out to you. Joan Mercer, Aaliyah, Asia, Maya, Tay, Camille, shout out to you. Shout out to my little Pooba Poo. He just left the house, by the way. Just me and my grandson, Amari. He sure wanted to get on here and take control of the show, but one day. One day. Shout out to you, Jonathan Jr., Jonathan Sr., LP, and Cynthia. Shout out to you. Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Brianna, Alana, and Precious. Shout out to you. Shout out to LP and Cynthia. Shout out to Kelly and Ryan and the All American Boys. Shout out to Matt and Tracy and the All American Girls. Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, excuse me, shout out to you. Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, and Donna Ferry, shout out to you. Shout out to Queen Pam Bailey. Amy Kamnima out of Africa, shout out to you. Shout out to Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Lee Allen Sr., Webster Rito, Hostile Flow, and he is out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Shout out to you. Shout out to my queens, my good, beautiful queens over in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, Kay Cross. Shout out to you. Shout out to Edith Verhoek, and that is out of the Netherlands. Shout out to you. Brian Pearson, Hero Boy. Shout out to you. Angela Baker, my good friend over in United Kingdom. Shout out to you as well. Hey, if you'd like to be shouted out, or if you have someone that you would love to be shouted out,
You know who we should shout out? It's Oblivion.
oh, out of the Kingdom of
Out of
Tonga.
the Kingdom of Tonga.
That's right. I heard that they had some.
They had a major, like, under the sea earthquake type shit that this really caused all
racked
kinds
up
of
things.
problems. Yeah, they got, you get those tsunami waves or whatever they call them from that kind of stuff. So, yeah, they're being That's just a little bit to the north
Pacific.
east of Australia and the Pacific by Fiji and all that.
Yeah, so our hearts and prayers go out for everyone affected by that over in the kingdom
Of Tonga.
So if you'd like to be shouted out, if you have someone that is very deserving to be shouted out, hey, give us a hit up at queensylvia@comic.com, the website, thequeensylvyshow.com, wherever you're viewing this or listening to this, send that message in the comments. Smooth will get that over to us, and we'll put you on the list to be shouted out not once, but 3 times a week. Or every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, every Wednesday evening with Tim's Tidbits, and again every Thursday on the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. It is such a great... Are you having a great time?
I'm having a real good time.
I know.
am. I was thinking about Oblivion the other day, and I was thinking, when I seen that on the news, I'm like, who'd think that little dot, that little island right there in the middle
It's
of...
beautiful there, though.
In this beautiful place. We know somebody from there. We're friends with somebody from there. He's been on our show twice,
Yeah.
3 times. Yeah, a few times. But and it's like, wow, the world is very small.
And they are COVID-free.
Yep, no COVID
No
cases.
COVID over there in the Pacific, where the Kingdom of Tonga is, which I think is pretty cool. I think they're one of 5
Countries.
in the world that is COVID free. So
And they're starting restrictions again too everywhere. So
yeah,
hey,
I want to
you know.
tell you something. Let me just give a little bug in your ear right now, because a lot of people, they go to that television and they believe everything they see on the television.
Let me get this out of my ear so you
Yeah,
can put the
get
bug
that out
in
your
it.
ear so I can put that bug in there. Everyone is the numbers are still going up. They're saying about the mask, but all I see them saying on television is about the mask. It's more than a mask. It's your hands. Wash, wash, wash your hands. And you know what I do? I equipped my grandchildren, all the young adults, with extra wipes. I didn't even have it in here with me to show you these wipes. Keep them in your pocket. Keep them everywhere. Why? Wipe your phones off. All the teenagers and kids go out, do things, and
And not just the kids either, Queen.
Well, no, and they're all busy on their phone and forget. Wipe your phone off and wash your hands constantly. And you know, you can have your mask on and they think they're sealed and done, but no, it isn't. It's more to it, and they don't push it enough on television, and especially with our kids, the kids.
Yeah,
wash
it's really of no
your
wonder that
hands
it's
a lot.
You know, you go to the you go to the store and 50% of the people
Touch
are not
doorknobs, all
are,
this.
are not protected, and they're up on your shoulder and stuff, and you're like, that's why we do wear our masks. That's why we do wash our hands. I think that's why we have stayed safe.
That's right.
I mean, come on, people.
Just be careful. Please be careful out there. You think because you had 2 shots that you're invincible. And I've met some people that's like, oh, they think they can walk in front of a car and the car's not going to do damage because they have been vaccinated. I'm like, oh, really?
Well, you double shot, boosted, and still you can catch
still
the
can get
virus. And they said, like, another booster is just nonsense. They said, once you get the one booster, it's just like you're not going to get any better protected. So if you get it, you get it. And they say everybody's going to get it. But do your best not to spread it.
That's right. Faith over fear, yes. But you can also be very careful. Wash your hands. Just wash those hands till, look, I'm telling you.
And try to keep the COVID out of other people's mix for a while.
That's right. So before we get out of here, I want to remind you all, and I appreciate those that have subscribed to the YouTube channel. Spread the word if you have to others. I appreciate it if you go to YouTube and subscribe to the Queen Silvy Show YouTube channel. Go to Vita Canis as well while you're on YouTube and subscribe to that as well. Listen, tomorrow is Wonderful Wednesday, and we have Tim's Tidbits. Tim, you want to spill anything, or you want to keep them?
Spill anything?
Yeah.
No. Then I'd end up having to clean it all up again.
so
So no.
silly.
I'm not spilling a
You are
damn
silly.
thing over here.
All right. Well, since he doesn't want to spill anything, you need to tune in tomorrow evening for Tim's Tidbits, 6 p.m. Central Standard
We may
Time.
be talking about beef prices.
See?
We may be talking about how hard it is to get vaccinated. We may be talking about some of those types of things.
Whatever
We'll find out.
it
And
is
have to
so
tune in and
great.
find out.
Absolutely. Again, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do check your time zones, but whatever you do, tune in for that with special co-host Larry E. out of Texas. That is a very good show doing some and talking about things that is super hot in the world. And every Thursday, Terrific Thursday, and the Now You Know show, where we have encouraging, inspirational, and even funny segments from the heart from people from all over the world, bringing and giving their gift just for you. It is so fantastic, as well as the show question of the week, which is video answered in from people all over the world. It is so fantastic. I am so honored and thankful that the Queen Silvy Show has produced and come up with a great show.
Yeah, what is the upcoming show question? Hang on a second, I'll tell you what
The
it
upcoming
is.
show question is: what is there? Is there a song that you sing every time you hear it?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And some of the answers, they even sung the songs for you. So ooh, it's gonna be hot.
Oh, really?
Coming Thursday, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So listen, I want you to enjoy your day wherever you are. Keep it positive. This is a good day to even incorporate a positive goal for yourself and for your pet or pets. Yeah, because a strong, good woman with 5 dogs. So I can imagine me with 5 dogs, and I tell you, they'll have the house. I like you and Smooth can have it. Woo, 5 is a lot. Think you could do it?
No, I like two. Two's enough.
2 is great.
Two's
5, you are Superwoman, Jitka, because you can do it, and she
And I would
educates
imagine
the
there's
world.
it's just like any other family, with our children. I mean, they're always infighting for attention, and it's.
Well,
I mean,
you
they're
know-
they're 3-year-old kids. That's
Well,
what they are.
I can't, I'm going to say I can't. If I had to with 5, I would. My mom
could.
had 8 children, and she did it. And that's pretty much why I only have 2 children.
Dogs are very needy animals. Sure they could survive without you, but they're needy animals. They need a human to help take care of them. So,
I wouldn't change it for the world
Oh, neither
now
would
that
I.
I'm a pet parent. And Missy Boxer is absolutely the best, including little Dinah. We have a little addition now, Dinah. I call her Dinah Do. She's the queen of all little puppies and dogs. But you know what?
Mouthy little thing. That's what they
That's
are.
all right. It is love, nevertheless. And if you were watching this show live, listen, our love, we love and appreciate you. And if you're watching this later in our archive, listen, our love is everlasting. Trust me, it is. We love and appreciate you as well. Go out and enjoy the best of your day. Follow Queen Silvy on Instagram. You can follow us anywhere. First, I want to start that because I'm going to forget to name other places where we are. So, anywhere. Just type in Queen Silvy, the Queen Silvy Show, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that included. Smooth.
That's the way to do it. Just drop the name into Google and go onto the different platforms. We're all over the place.
We're all over the place, and we'd love to have you. I'd love to be your friend. You can go and get signed up to the Queen Silvy Show Friends Club on the website, the email, wherever you're viewing and seeing this. Look for the flyer that is going to be coming out for our monthly gift giveaway with Jitka and Vita Canis. That'll be coming up in just a moment. Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I got a special commercial too for what's coming up.
Oh, we'll check this out, and we'll come back in a moment. Let me see that.
You want to see it? Mm-hmm. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Shh. Don't let everybody know that. You can't tell them I'm going to show this to you.
Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back, and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information, and you are in there, baby. Yeah. Yeah, that's my word. Yeah, that's
Told you I was
right.
going to show it to you. You like it?
That's right. That's correct. And thank you very much for that. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is starting back up in February. We have people lining up, and you can get in line too to play the fun word guessing game for free cash and prizes. Ooh, I love that game. It's so much fun. Trust me, it is. And it's going to begin up in February. Get yourself connected for that as well. Always bringing the best of live entertainment, talents, topics, resources, fun, laughter, the whole 9 yards just for you. Right?
Right on.
Right on. So, hey, until
Next week.
Well,
Same Queen time, same Queen station.
That's right. Holla.
Voila.